R.K. Soames Used Cars in Hallowell is proud to be a part of tonight's Class C basketball championship.
Well, we're just about set to go with the second period action in the state Class C title game from the Civic Center in Augusta. Halldale leading by a 16-10 score. And the tap-off to start the second period, lost out of bounds by Halldale, and Shedd will inbound it. Last touch by Mike Wheelock for the Halldale Bulldogs. Both teams have gone with their starting fives. They have not substituted so far in the game. Left corner, Roberts. For the Tigers, goes back outside to Davis. Davis has 6 already in the ball game. Works his way across the keyhole, fires the one-hander that rolls away, and in the rebounding action, Magoon comes away for Shedd, and he nets his 6th point of the game. And it's 16-12. Batchelor down the middle, behind the back pass, left side Webster. Fall away one-hander is no good. A rebound, finally picked off by Davis. Bobby Davis quickly in a forecourt for Shedd. Right of the keyhole. Guarded by Albert inside Magoon, and he's called for steps before he gets the one-hander away. So Halldale will play it in on the turnover by Shedd. 16-12. The Bulldogs from Halldale in quest of their first Class C title. They won the Class B title in 1971. Brown on the right baseline out to Batchelor. His shot is no good, and the rebound by Sprague of the Shedd Tigers. Leaves it for Roberts, who takes it into forecourt. Starts down the lane, left side of the lane. Sprague with a one-hander from 15, no good. Rebound deep to Albert. Starts the break to Cam Brown, but Shedd shuts him off, and his pass is out of bounds. Cross-court pass intended for Batchelor was thrown away, and the Halldale turnover. So Shedd High School in a forecourt. In back of the keyhole, this is Davis. Goes the right side to Roberts. Once again, they go down the middle to Magoon, and it's tapped away by Brown to Webster. Halldale with the steal. And Batchelor slowly in a forecourt for Halldale. They work it into left corner to Brown. The one-hander is good. 20-footer out of the left corner by Cam Brown, and it's 18-12. Cam Brown now has 6 points in the ball game for Halldale. This is Roberts, deep on the left side of the keyhole. Lobs a pass into Sprague, tries to get position, shot is missed, and a foul coming up on Wheelock. For Mike Wheelock, that's his 2nd personal. That's the 5th team foul on the Bulldogs. But to the line, number 32, Cliff Smith for Shedd. He'll shoot 2 shots, fouled in the act of shooting. Smith fires the first one up, and it's good. 18-13. Halldale leads by 5. Second one is good, and it's 18-14 as Smith nets 2 free throws to cut the Halldale lead to 4. Batchelor in back of the keyhole on the right side. Albert pumps a one-hander that's short. Rebound Batchelor goes to the hoop, lays it up no good. Magoon has trouble, loses it, and is immediately tied up by Cam Brown of Halldale. Tim Magoon doing a good job on the boards for Eastport. So Cam Brown will jump against Tim Magoon. Both go at 6'4". 18-14, Halldale by 4. The tap comes away to Shedd. Davis working the left side, lays it up, no good. Foul on Don Albert for the Bulldogs. And for Don Albert, that's his 2nd personal. He has the unenviable task of guarding Bobby Davis. And Davis controls the ball 50% of the time for the Shedd High Tigers. Davis' first shot is no good. He'll shoot one more. 5:39 left in the second period of the state Class C title game from the Civic Center in Augusta. 18-15. as he makes the second free throw. 7 points for Davis. Brown, right of the keyhole, shot no good. The rebound taken down by Smith. Into forecourt quickly is Davis for Shedd. Looks for help, gets it to Roberts, working the ball around the right of the key, still dribbling at the high post in Magoon, but he leaves it for Davis. Davis gets a pick from Smith, gets another pick from Roberts, as they're trying to work Davis free with some good picking and screening out there. Once again, Davis, right of the key this time, goes down baseline low, swings back in and lays it in. A nice move by Bobby Davis. He has 9 points. And it's 18-17, and an excellent job of picking and screening against this Halldale man-to-man has been put on by Shedd to break Bobby Davis open, and when Davis can't get open, they go inside to Big Tim Magoon. So Halldale leads by a point in the right corner, goes to Brown for his one-hander that's good. So Cam Brown now has 6 of them out of that right corner. And it's 20-17, Halldale by 3. Magoon inside, turns, fires it up and in. And for Tim Magoon, that is 8 points. In the keyhole, Wheelock picks up a free ball and plays it in for Halldale. 22-19, Halldale by 3. Well, Kendrick Mitchell, whose Shedd High Tigers compiled an 11-7 mark, came alive in the tournament. A 3-second violation against Shedd, and Halldale will play it in. Came alive in that tournament as they beat Narraguegas in the first game, 53-52. That kind of set the tone for Shedd in the tourney. Narraguegas had beaten them previously in 2 outings. Halldale with the ball. They go in the left corner, Cam Brown, and he fires away out of that corner. No good in the rebound. Taken away by little Billy Roberts of Shedd, and quickly Shedd on the offensive as Roberts goes right of the keyhole. Shot blocked by Cam Brown. Rebound to Wheelock to Brown quickly down court to Batchelor, and he lays it in as Halldale finally gets their fast break moving. First time Halldale has really had the fast break against Shedd. 24-19, 5-point Halldale lead. Outside of Davis, left the key, works his way in. There's a foul on the way in by Albert. So Don Albert picks up his 3rd personal foul. And that'll be a 1-and-1 shot as Davis will go to the line for the Tigers.
Dave, 3 personal fouls on Albert isn't unusual with a man he's trying to guard, and he's doing a good job with him, although it's very difficult to stay with Bob Davis for very long. He controls the ball 75% of the time, and Albert's had to play up close on him and fight for his pitch and everything else. He's doing a good job.
Right, John. Davis hits his 10th point of the game, 4 from the floor and 2 from the line, and Don Albert will take a rest now with 3:24 left in the second period with 3 personals. And in to replace Albert is Rick Schick at that guard position, and he'll have the job now of guarding Bobby Davis. 24-20. Pass inside by Webster was intercepted by Smith, and very quickly Davis on a drive to the right side, guarded by Webster, and Webster taps it out of bounds. A good defensive play by Bob Webster. Davis will go to the hoop whenever he can, and really a tough man to guard as he has all kinds of moves. He can drive and he can fire from outside. A difficult man to stop. Pass almost gets away on the inbound pass by Shedd, but they gain control, and once again, Bobby Davis to the right of the keyhole out deep, setting it up. Gets the pick from Roberts, goes left. Working on Webster now, gets another pick from Smith, feeds inside to Smith on the pick and roll. Shot is no good, and the rebound to Davis. He pops a one-hander. No good. Rebound underneath all alone is laid up and in by Cliff Smith. Offensive rebounding, and it's 24-22 as Halldale's lead is cut to 2. Turnover on the lost out of bounds by Halldale, and Halldale wants a timeout with the score. Halldale 24, Shedd of Eastport 22.
An invitation to gracious living from Rollins Furniture Barn in Hollowell, Maine. Rollins Furniture cordially invites you to visit a 130-year-old barn that offers you 5 floors.
Back at the Civic Center, 24-22, Halldale leading by 2 with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second period. And Bobby Davis has proved to be a very difficult man to stop with the Bulldogs of Halldale playing that man-to-man defense. He has drawn 3 personal fouls on Don Albert, who drew him as an assignment. And time is just about back in, as Billy Roberts will play it in for the Shed Tigers, and Davis will bring it up, guarded by Rick Chick now. Outside of Roberts, left-hand side of the keyhole. Looks inside, can't get anybody, goes back outside to Roberts. Davis, rather. And there's a foul on the pick, an illegal pick is called on Smith. Cliff Smith picks up the personal foul. That's his first personal. And that's only the 13th foul for Shed in the first half with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. So Shed is in good shape on the personal foul department in the first half. In the left corner goes to Cam Brown as Halldale Bulldogs come on the attack. Pass is tapped away inside, goes back out to Batchelor, drives baseline left, stops and fires a one-hander. Around the rim, no good. Rebound, Brown. Pushed up and in, and he was fouled by Tom Sprague. So for Cam Brown, that's personal foul, point number 10. And the personal foul on Sprague is number 1. That's the 4th team foul on the Shed Tigers. So Brown has hit 10 in the first half, and his foul shot is no good. The rebound by Smith for Shed, and here they come on the attack. All the midcourt, Bobby Davis, right of the keyhole. He's inside Magoon, spins and lays it up. Traveling violation on Magoon as he swept in to the right and was guarded by Wheelock. But he traveled on the way down the right-hand side of the lane. So 26-22, Halldale by 4, and Chick on the right side corner to Brown. Looks for cutters, goes inside to Wheelock. Turns, jumps left-handed, no good. The rebound out to Davis. Davis quickly in a forecourt. Cuts the left of the lane. Feeds on the left side of Roberts, goes underneath Magoon. Works his way in, left baseline, no good. The rebound kept alive by Smith for Shed. Goes back out to Roberts and back at the keyhole now to Davis. Davis holds the ball, goes to Magoon, cutting across the keyhole. 10-footer, no good. The rebound tapped up, no good. The rebound finally taken down by Cam Brown. 6'4" senior for the Bulldogs, and Halldale in the forecourt. Batchelor, right side of the keyhole to Chick. Brown into the right corner. Goes baseline right. Swings in and is called for traveling as Magoon shut him off on the baseline. Good defensive move by Tim Magoon of the Shed Tigers. 1 minute even left in the first half. 26-22. Halldale by 4. Along the right side of the keyhole, Davis fires, misses, rebound, Brown. Outlet to Chick. Halldale trying to get the break going, but they haven't been able to do much with it against this very strong Shed defense. Left side, Webster with daylight. Shot no good. Rebound, Brown. Lays it up and in. Cam Brown now has 12, and the last 2 have been on the offensive board. So Halldale starting to come alive on the offensive board department, and it's 28-22, Halldale by 6. Left side, travel called on Smith as he tried to go baseline left. Cliff Smith with the walking violation. And Batchelor will bring it into forecourt for Halldale. With 18 seconds left in the first half, and Halldale will go for 1. Wheelock's playing a high post. Batchelor left side to Webster. Into the corner to Brown. Looks inside, lobs it into Wheelock. Left the key, turn around one-hander, bounces away. Rebound, Brown in the keyhole, turns and fires. Rolls off, tap, no good by Chick at the buzzer. And the score at the end of the first half. Wait a minute, we're going to have a foul before the buzzer. And the foul was on Smith. That's his second personal for Shed. Cliff Smith picks up his second personal, and that will send to the line Mike Wheelock. Shooting 1-1. Wheelock's first one is good. It's 29-22. As both teams have left the floor, with the exception of Wheelock, who's shooting the free throws. So the foul occurred right at the buzzer. The second one is good by Wheelock. And the score at the end of the first half in the state Class C final, the Halldale Bulldogs 30, Shed Tigers 22.